Hey friends, this is Mark. This is Mark Antonio,
Yes.
and he's gonna get his bus fare from me right now,
Yes.
and I'm giving it to him, and I didn't give it to him just to make this video. I was gonna give it to him before I thought of doing this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's because I have given it to him before, right?
Yes.
Haven't I?
Yes.
Mark Antonio.
Yes.
And where are you going with your? You don't have to
Decatur.
tell me if you don't want to.
Decatur. Decatur.
Decatur on the
Yes.
bus? All right, I believe you. And hold on a sec. Hey, would you hold my phone for just a second? I got to get my wallet. All right. Say hi to the people on there or something if you want. That's filming right now. And I'll get you $5 here. You said it's $4 for the bus?
Yes, thank
All right,
you.
$5 extra for something else.
Thank you.
Take care, man. All right, bye. All right, folks. So that was Mark Antonio, my friend I've now seen twice here at the what is this? Here at the Office Depot, and now gosh, I was going to make another video while I was here anyway, so I might as well. I was going to do that before I went in. So this is the one I'm going to make. I want to make a video about mind reading because I can do it now. You waiting for the punchline now? It's not, I think you might be, and you're obviously thinking, no, how can I mind read? Okay, obviously I can't mind read. Right? I can't mind read. I can't read people's minds. I know I can't read their minds. But my God, I can see far, far better into their minds from their expressions than I ever could before. And I see the little wrinkles, and I see so many things. I see the nose hair flares, if there are certain indicators like that. And I know body language now like you've never believed. I know languages I never knew before and I never learned before. So that's the crazy thing right there. But I know body language better than I ever knew before too. So that's where the mind reading's coming from. I'm pretty sure. Now, if it's actual mind reading coming in here and there, I wouldn't know that, obviously. I wouldn't be able to tell you, I know I'm reading minds because I'm a mind reader. How would I know that? Right? How would I know that wasn't a figment of my imagination, for one thing? Which is why I think all people that say they're a mind reader are bullshit. Because they are, for one thing. Right? So I'm no mind reader. But I can read people, okay? That's a difference there. I'm not reading their mind. I'm reading them. And I can do that very, very, very well. So don't even try, okay, to fool me. Because you probably won't. Unless you're better than me. And most aren't. Okay? Most aren't better at fooling people than I am. Because I fooled myself better than I could have fooled anybody. For 30 years of drinking, okay, and drugging. And other things that were bad for me. Okay. I don't know about that. I get in an AA meeting every time I talk to you, but you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I'm down here at the farmer's market, and I read this woman's face, and I read her mind while I did it. And I was driving away from the farmer's market. I was leaving, and I didn't get to the farmer's market because I got there, and they were already closing. I guess they aren't closing an hour earlier now, so I got screwed. I called my friend Tina, and she's down there. She's over here, but they're closing up. We're packing up right now. And I said, all right, well, I'll just see you next week. I can't get around very good right now. I can fall too, just right over anywhere. So when I go somewhere, it's because I want to, and I really want to. Okay, so I'm not going to go all the way down there and risk a fall and risk walking around and even just the hassle to say hi to her when I've said hi to her many, many times at the market. And I'll, for now months that we've been friends, I guess almost a year now. And every time I come to market, we're just good friends. And she's now been over to my house for my birthday, and we've been out to dinner before and stuff. And I know her husband, know about her family, and I know she's about where she's from in Africa, and the country's from in Africa. And I know a lot about her and what a sweetheart is. She even asked me, she even trusts me enough to ask me to help her be one of the signees on her immigration papers so she can become a citizen. Isn't that cool? And she didn't even know me that one. She just met me this year. So that makes, that brings a tear to my eye when someone really trusts me that much, when they're just barely getting to know me. So anyway, but did get to the market. But okay, so I remember they went. All right, leaving the thing, and there's a sign for the weekly cars and coffee thing. It's people bring their old-fashioned, not old-fashioned, the classic cars. Most of them sports cars. Some more just classic cars, but a wide variety, and you can bring anything you want down there. There's no restriction on what kind of car you have to have. But generally speaking, you bring something other people want to see. That's like the only requirement that talking to myself, and a pretty girl walks by. That's kind of embarrassing, but that's okay. She saw the Vegas for Locals on the side, so hopefully she knows I'm just live casting or doing something like that. So anyway, that happened, and so the cars and coffee things every Sunday, and I want to take a picture of the the sign for it, right? So I could remember all the information right. Because I knew we already had it on our website, but I wanted to take a picture of it and then send that off to one of my stellar co-achievers over there that can put it on the website. Well, maybe they could put the picture I took on the website if they want to. Well, maybe she will. I think she might. It's just like random picture. I don't know if we got a good picture of it right there or not yet. So. But anyway, make sure we get the times right and all the information right, because we don't want to tell people one thing that's not the right thing. So anyway, that's the whole reason. Anyway, this lady was walking kind of by with her friend, I think maybe her sister or something. There's nice couple ladies, probably in their, I don't know, maybe 40s or something like that. And they were both African American ladies, okay, and just walking by, and they were in front of the sign, and they had stopped, and they were just kind of like talking to each other and laughing about something, and whatever, but they just weren't moving along, and I needed to take a picture of the sign, but they weren't blocking anything that I needed on the sign as far as the information, so I did not mind that they were in the view of my camera, so I would have them in the picture too, but it wouldn't keep any of the information off the picture, So anyway, I was getting ready to take a picture, and like I'm doing this. I'm holding my camera outside my window with my left hand here, because my right hand and my right arm and shoulder are broken, as you've noticed, and move it a little bit. It hurts, and I can't do a camera with this. So I'm juggling it around. I'm like, it's all like that. And I thought, well, I'm going to drop my camera here in a second. And if I am lucky enough to take the picture with my thumb, when I get that out there and try to, do the whatever, push the button, which I suck at, and I'll drop the camera. I don't want to do that, so, and I won't get a good picture anyway. And if I take the picture and I get home and look at it and I can't read the information, then I just wasted my time, right? So I said, the gal, the one that was kind of closer to me, I just said, I said, hey ma'am, and I said, can you, I do that pause thing when it's a habit, and I got to get out of it. But I just said, can you could you hold my camera, please? Or could you not just hold my camera? Could you hold it steady? Because I can't, and then take a picture of that sign, because I can't do a steady picture of that sign, and I sure can do one right there from where you are, and you're probably a much better picture taker than I am in the first place. And she hadn't even used an iPhone before, but I had got to tell her what to do, but she got it done, and then so she gave me my phone back, and then I asked her if she'd been to the car show, and I said, those are some nice cars on that picture. You had two of them on the picture. I said, on the sign, and I said, have you been to that car show? And she said, no. She said, no, she said, I have a classic 66 Mustang. And so I said, oh, well, you should come, because today is, I said tomorrow. Shoot, I thought today was Saturday. So I told her come tomorrow. So I was wrong about that. Shoot. Well, hopefully she read the sign. It's not tomorrow. It's going to be next Sunday. It's on the same day as the market, but it's in the early morning part. So hopefully I didn't mislead her. But I said, well, you should bring it tomorrow. Hopefully she knew I was crazy on that, but probably not as crazy anyway. So, but that's not sure. So she says, oh, I should take you, bring it down. And she says, yeah, I think I will, you know. And I said, oh, okay, well, then I'll see you there. Which I remember now, since I remember saying that, maybe she's thinking, I hope he doesn't go down there. Because I know it's not there. He's probably going to go down there. But I'm not now. And I probably might have, because I hadn't thought of this right now, if I had made this video even, so. But I said, oh, maybe see you there. So, okay, all right, bye, you know. And then she gave me just the nicest smile. The nicest smile, which always makes me feel good, you know, when you have just interaction with somebody you don't even know. And then they give you that kind of reward, you know. It tells me that somehow they're happy they met me. And it definitely tells me I'm happy I met them. You know, so that's the thing that just so feels good, you know, just feels good. So real good. So, but then here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. While all this went on, and while, you know, and not until I drove off did I just kind of go to myself, oh man, you know, I read it on her face because of her initial way she looked at me when I got her attention. Then I kind of paused there for a second. And she thought I was going to tell her she was in my way of my picture. And could she move? And she was afraid I was going to say it in a not very nice way. Okay? Because I'm sure that kind of thing has happened to her before. Probably not the same kind of circumstance, but someone thought she was in a place she shouldn't have been. For some reason whatsoever in their mind. They had in their mind that she shouldn't have been where she was, but she were there, and that ignorant person were there too, and then that ignorant person made her feel like she shouldn't have been there when she had every right to be. And even if she'd been in the way of my picture and what I needed to take on the picture, which she wasn't, I would not have asked her immediately to move out of the way. I would have started a conversation with her first, even if I intended to take the picture myself, which I didn't. Okay. And then once I started the conversation with her, I probably wouldn't have had to even ask her to move out of the way, because if we were having a good conversation and both enjoying each other's conversation, she likely would have moved closer to the window of my car, and then she would have been out of the way, and then I could have taken the picture that I needed to take with her not being in front of the information that I needed to have, and I wouldn't have even had to even run the risk of embarrassing her by saying something like that just doesn't seem very nice to say to people, you know. Get out of my way. Just get out of my way, okay? What if you're in my way? You know, if I'm in your way, aren't you also in my way, too? Do you ever think about it that way? Yeah. That's what I want to end on. Okay? If you think I'm in your way, how do you know that you're not in my way, too? And probably equally so. And maybe more so. Maybe I've got a more important thing to do that you're in my way of than you do. But you only care about the fact that I'm in your way. Okay? So think about all that. Because I do. And that's why people are following me right now. And hopefully you will too. Or hopefully your ignorant ass, if you won't follow me, will step aside and get out of our way. Okay? Have a nice day.